Welcome to Egypt, my allies. You are free of Cortifex's barrier spell, but the journey ahead will be long and arduous.
It is said, fortune favors the brave. Be brave, soldier of Nauticus.
Remember that page from the Tome of Rituals? The one locked in a void spell? It may be your key to victory. Win my trust, seedlings, and I'll help you obtain it. Understood?
Sure! You want anything else while I'm out?
Is that the Decimator shield? But I thought it was lost long ago in the dark ether.
I found it in the wilds, Invictor, and brought it here. Examine it, and you will see it lies dormant. Alas, the crystals contaminating this area have locked it in place. 4 crystals must be shattered to release the Decimator, but they are currently unbreakable. There is a way to weaken those crystals, but the Decimator could be dangerous in the wrong hands. And you have yet to prove yourselves worthy.
Continue with your usual duties, my allies. Verkana will come to trust you as I have.
Understood. Over and out.
Yes, another success. I know there will be many more to come.
Seedlings, soldiers, I have seen enough. You are indeed worthy of wielding the Decimator shield. There is a speaking stone near the green fountain. Find it, that we may discuss our next steps.
Hurry, Special Forces. I am anxious to hear what Verkana has to say.
When I found the Decimator, discarded and forgotten in the wilds of the dark ether, his inner flame had dwindled to an ember. He was once a soldier, cruel and exalted, but Cortifex cursed him, trapping his spirit within his own shield. Finding him in such a wretched state made my heart swell with pity.
Seriously, Volcana, I will never understand this need to, what is it my playthings call it? Ah, yes, to forgive.
Whatever you wish to call it. When I saw these seedlings try and fail to obtain that tome page, I saw an opportunity. A chance for the Decimator to achieve something Sir Axis may be more familiar with.
Let me guess. Redemption.
You are not as hopeless as I once thought, Sir Axis. Thus, I sent the Decimator here to be claimed by these humans. But those crystals are in our way.
I think I know why. Cortifex uses augmentor worms to boost his power. I sensed their corruption in those 4 crystal locks.
Then to weaken those locks, we must purge more augmenters.
Precisely. I shall open a portal in...
Whoa there, Conqueror Guy. I'm actually starting to give a damn how this turns out. Let me take the wheel this time. You up for this, playthings?
I'll see to it as soon as possible.
I will do what I can to protect you here, but you must watch your step.
Capture control runes to purge the augmenters lurking beneath them. We can cannot abide this infestation, but even there, the worms can be dispelled.
Saraxis! So now another traitor leads the charge. No, Saraxis, not these!
Screaming mamies are working my
You
nerve!
don't know what you could unleash. Do you? My revenants will thwart your efforts. They must!
You still don't quite get what we're up to, Quarterfax, but you will.
So you're after the Decimator, are you? Such weapons are not for mortal hands.
Sounds like Quarterfax figured us out. Too late, though. We're getting that shit.
They sure can't throw a haymaker! Pow! Right in the nut! You just made my target list!
Dare you, Saraxis? Those Augmentillas belong to me!
My turf, asshole!
I call the big ones Sturmkriegers. They know how to shoot.
I'd shoot your face again if you still had one! Feels like I'm doing all the work around here.
I never doubted you for a second. It was more like a minute.
It worked. The crystals blocking the shield have cracked.
Okay, I think it's time for the Decimator to join the fun.
You may now exfiltrate. A brief respite can strengthen you for the coming storm. You see? Without the augmenters to empower them, the crystal locks have cracked.
Break them completely, and the Decimator's shield will be free.
Well done. But it seems the shield remains...
Dormant, Professor.
His spark of life is barely detectable to me. Fanning it to a flame will take further heroics from our seedling friends.
Find the speaking stone near the yellow fountain. I would hear what Verkana has in mind. Is that clear, soldiers?
It'll get done. Count on it.
Well, Verkana, how do you think we can wake up the Decimator?
Cortifex has revived an ancient blood rite to increase his powers. His puppets sacrifice themselves to siphon cores that collect their essence. Once they drink their fill, the cores open rifts, unleashing more revenants than they consumed.
Yes, we've all seen it. Get to the point! At ease, Destroyer. I think I see where this is going.
As do I. There is a strong exchange of life energy in such a process, and Verkana commands life energy.
That's right, Belikar. We must find Cortifex's siphon cores and turn that blood rite to suit our purposes.
You guys done flapping your gums? Let's give the Decimator an eye-opening experience. What do you say?
Now is as good a time as any. Seedlings, are you ready?
Every time I turn around, there's new orders.
Disrupt their ceremony, and all that power flows to the Decimator.
The Decimator shield? I see what you're up to, Verkana. It won't work. Zabala the Deceiver is about to teach you something the Decimator learned a long time ago. Never cross Lord Cortifex. Revenants! Start the blood rite!
See that, seedlings? A poisonous bloom just begging to be cleansed. Clear them away from that siphon core, lest they spawn even more monsters. They have chosen the siphon core. Do not let it drink its fill.
Pretty sure I just qualified as an ace. Boomed your Schreier.
Beware, they have moved on to another core.
I'll carpet bomb all your ass. Lights out, asshole. Fuck! That made me see stars. off.
Their time is running out. Keep fighting.
And throw for a bag of bones. Shouldn't have pissed me off. Don't get in my face! I am devastated!
You are more than soldiers now. You are champions of life.
Craft here. If you survived, then what of the shield?
The Decimator is empowered. Let us return for his awakening.
What? What is happening? Can't be. Am I returned to the waking world? The Decimator lives again! Whoever you are, I am in your debt. I pledge my unyielding fealty and my thunderous wrath. For surely you are aligned against dread Cortifex. He who cursed me, the Decimator, will aid your quest. Let us go to battle!
And now we have yet another ally in our lonely little war.
Equip yourselves with the Decimator, my pupils. After all, we got it for a reason. Now you are finally ready to retrieve the tome page we saw encased in that void spell. Verkana, I assume the Decimator can sever void energy anchors.
He can now. But let's chat strategy before the seedlings jump back into what was an unwinnable battle. Will you go to the Speaking Stone near the Blue Fountain, little humans?
Got that. Loud and clear.
When last you attempted to take that spellbook page, you were thwarted by the void magic that protects it.
Indeed. The power of that spell is one reason we are convinced that the tome page contains a secret to separating Cortifex from his human host.
Well, the Decimator now has the power to blast through the energy anchors empowering that spell.
But the portal we used to reach that place is back in that frozen city. Must we return there? And be trapped by the containment spell once more?
Forget that. Come on, Verkana. You've got the juice. Open up a portal.
I will. The only question is if our seedling soldiers are ready to do this.
Don't worry. Us bomber jocks always deliver.
Good luck, my friends. I fear you will need it.
This feels different than the other portals. Like a blind spot. A void.
Decimator. Ask him what happens to those who oppose.
Headshot. Works like a charm.
Decimator's shield is breaking the void in that cage!
Hey, you sure can't throw a haymaker! No bogey goes unpunished. Lights out, asshole! Screaming Mamies are working my nerve!
Bonus points. War attracts fortune hunters, like flies to rotten meat.
Give them more of your power, Cortifex!
When you need to.
I do the hit! Right on target! hand, Bogey.
Give us some room to maneuver. Now!
Aim for the brain pan, people!
Your magic void, Cortifex. How is that possible?
The tome page is important, but your survival is the real prize.
I'm sharing the page from the former rituals that we just collected.
Yes, I see it, Bellica. It appears to be what we were hoping for. There may well be a method here to sever the link between Von List and Cortifex.
So, what does that mean for the rest of us?
If Von List possessed such knowledge, why did he not use it against us?
He is not as well versed in rune magic as our good professor.
The better question is, why did Cortifex not deploy that spell to stop us?
These are mysteries that must wait for now. I need time to truly grasp what is on this page.
Then we fight on. But if nothing else, today erased any doubts I had about joining your seedling resistance. I have found my new clan. Let us crush all tyrants and restore our lands together.
Flesh-eating bogies better watch out. Plenty of boom in this thing. Don't get in my way! Skulls versus bullets. No contact!